There's very little real kind of elation about the possibilities. There's very little kind of very little statements about, okay, now that we push the system to this crisis, what can we do now? And I'm not very interested in politics in the left or right, but I am surprised why the left, at a moment when you think that they would have so much to do, seem so pleased with themselves about remaining in the same positions, about talking about the same things they've been talking about, rather than saying, in this age, in this break, what new things can be done, what new things can be built. And I think that crises are spaces where new things can be built. Not all good things, because I don't believe in a world of good things. I am not I do not believe in utopias. But I do believe in changes. And I do believe that the crisis we've seen at least contains the possibility of actually seriously reconsidering what creative economies can be about. Seriously redraw kind of the lines of engagement. And if we want to be serious about the question of crisis and creativity, it is not enough, it can never be enough just to say creativity will take us out of the crisis, because that assumes that creativity is one thing. It assumes that creativity is just this simply harnessed force, whereas creativity, if it is anything, it is an unharnessable force, a force that can generate multitudes of effects, and which can go in very many directions. I don't believe that the creativity will get us out of the crisis, because I do think that that statement is not, actually does not mean anything. I believe it is a meaningless statement. What I do believe is the crisis will enable us to talk about creativity. It will enable us to see new ways of engaging with creativity. And will give us the chance, yes, the chance to reconsider what we thought about creativity up until now. That is why I think that this is a time for contemplation about in which way the creative and the cultural economies were complicit in the financial crisis, were part and parcel of it, and also to actually seriously engage with, so what is it we believe that creativity can become in this age? I don't have any solutions. I'm not good at solutions. I'm only good at questions. Some say I'm not good at that either, but that's an entirely different question. But I believe in creativity. And because I believe in that creativity is not a solution, but a question. A perennial question, an eternal question. A question that returns. A question that moves and forces us to move. So if we are to talk about creativity in crisis, what we have to talk about is the movement. Not the solution, not the fixed thing, not the static thing, but the movement. And that's about where I'm going to shut up, because I talked longer than I was supposed to already. And invite angry comments and whatnots.
Have you ever thought about using a different word than creativity? I mean, I think it's really totally difficult to deconstruct 30 minutes such a word, if not being able to use a different word. I mean,
it's one of those, that is a perennial problem of any kind of engagement with a concept.
yeah, I know. But, so.
Could one have it? Could one have it?
But I mean, working conceptually, the question has to be asked.
I believe, actually, that there are different philosophical schools in this, of course. I'm actually not a great believer in the neologism. I'm not a great believer in the old world words are corrupt or bad or insufficient, let's make up new ones. Because it's a simple out. I am more of a believer in seeing how our everyday usage of a term, and I know this I'm psychologizing, but I mean I'm interested in how our everyday engagement with the concept forms the concept, forms the discourse, and kind of pushes us into certain engagements with the word. I believe that actually I could turn your kind of question around and say, no, specifically because the word has been co-opted by CEOs, by even the Pope,
Misused by everybody.
Is why we should continue using it. That we cannot, it is, I see your point, but I do think that by questioning the word, we might at least, and this might be a very deeply romanticized notion, we might have a chance to engage with the people who misuse it. Engage with the kind of systematic, institutionalized usage of it, and change it that way. And of course, this is revolutionary theory 101. Should one change the system through an attack from the outside, or by working within the system? And it's never been solved. It has never been kind of reconciled. I prefer using the word, I prefer tweaking, and this actually might have to do with the work I do with corporations, because I just love going into kind of the CEOs and the kind of businessmen and just mess with their heads.
Yeah, I know, but you know, I am in management, and if somebody delivers a speech about creativity, and there is some top management, and the next time they have to talk to a team leader, right? And say, you know, now we think different about creativity. Then the association link with creativity is so strong that the management team will never be able to deliver the new thought of the coach with the same word to the team leader that he can reproduce it.
But do you think that a neologism would help there?
It's a question. Well, I mean, for being very operational, in a way, the question would really be: is let's say, okay, we give it a different name because we want to act or interpret it in a different way, and then people can, you know, if somebody says in creativity and they say, no, we call it, what do I know, bread, or something totally stupid, right? But I said, okay, bread is the way we understand it and how we, to be more cautiously with the change they want to do with them.
Yeah, but that change doesn't necessarily come from just using another word. The
No,
way I work,
it's always linked. I mean, you know?
Yeah, the way the little successes I've had with working with companies who want to become more creative or want to become more innovative actually all stem from me going in and questioning the usage of the term and seeing them use it less. Actually forcing them to talk not about creativity or innovation as this big thing we should do more of, but actually go in and talk, okay, what do you mean when you say that? Exactly, talk out. Not giving it a new term could actually work in the way that instead of having a big label here, you'll get a different big label there. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in making people ask, why do we use this word? I know you want to come in here.
Yeah,
you trained at the same philosophy department I did once a
yeah,
long time ago.
I know what you're going on about this last minute, but I'm not sure about the rest. But